Hi, TRAD friends. It's Tom Morley here, and I am here with Play Along session number 261 coming to you from beautiful Chattanooga, Tennessee. And I have a really unique playlist ready to share with you players out there today. Uh, of course, the meat and potatoes when you get together with friends, you play at a session at a pub or a brewery or in the kitchen. When Irish trad players get together and play, the vast majority of the tunes they play are jigs and reels. Great jigs like the Swallowtail Jig and the Kesh Jig and Banished Misfortune and the Lark in the Morning, and I could go on and on and on. Great busy tunes in 6/8 time that are unmistakably Irish. As soon as anybody hears any jig, you instantly know you're hearing some Irish tunes. And reels, tunes that are in 4/4 time, usually busy tunes that have at least two sections to them and are driving tunes in 4/4. So we've got the 6/8 jigs and the 4/4 reels. But I was given a new student a lesson here recently, and I told her about all the different styles of tunes, of dance tunes that can get played by Irish musicians at an Irish session. And there were so many, and she was so surprised and impressed with that. And I told her that that's what really makes Irish music, when you sit and listen to a session or a musician, so unique, that there's such a variety of tunes and styles and sounds and counting and tempos that you can play, that to me every hour of an Irish session sounds like a recital, like a concert, because it can go through many different things if you don't rely on the jigs and reels all the time. So I came up with a playlist today that's all Irish, well, one Scottish tune, all Irish but no jigs and no reels. It's all the other kind of dance tunes that you might play in between those jigs and reels. Okay? I think that's a great thing, and a great thing to think about and expand your repertoire and have some fun with that and play all these different wonderful styles of tunes. So we're going to start today with a SLIPJIG tune in 9/8 time that goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is how the counting on this goes. They are known as slip jigs or hop jigs, as some of the Irish trad players call them. And once again, all the tunes we're playing here have special dance steps that would go along with them. Slip jigs are popular, particularly in County Cork and Kerry, and probably the most famous slip jig of all times that goes way past just the Irish tradition is a tune called The Butterfly. And we played that one many times. Today we're going to play another extremely famous Irish tune that is often sung and is used in movies and TV shows. And if there's something about Ireland on TV, like the House of Guinness or the recent movie Sinners, if there's some Irish people in it and they're dancing or singing, they're probably doing The Rocky Road to Dublin, a very famous tune. It's been recorded hundreds of times and by the different vocalists and singing groups and groups like the Celtic Thunder and all these touring groups. But it's the first way it was probably done was an instrumental tune with no words, and it makes a great tune with no singing. So we're going to do The Rocky Road to Dublin, a classic Irish tune, a slip jig in 9/8 time, 3 times around for my exclusive sheet music here. Are you ready? Here we go with the first tune. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. the Rocky Road to Dublin. I think everybody recognized that tune, but it's a fun tune to play. Slip jig or hop jig in 9/8 time, classic Irish tune with lyrics as well. All right, let's go on in our playlist full of tunes, Irish tunes that are not jigs or reels. The next 3 tunes I put together kind of are related. We're going to play a barn dance and then a march and then a hornpipe. And in each instance, these tunes have kind of lilting eighth notes. So when you see them in print, if you play them straight, they will sound kind of stiff and square, I guess you might call it. But if you take the late eighth notes and you give them a little lilt, make the first one a little longer, the second one a little shorter, it makes all the difference. All hornpipes are that way, most barn dances are that way, and some marches are that way. So we're going to experience a lot of lilting eighth notes over the next couple tunes. Here's a classic barn dance that everybody should have in their repertoire. It's called the Gypsy Princess. A very cute little melody, easy to hear and play by ear and catch as you listen to it being played. Some folks play it in the key of G, which is what we're going to do, but you can also play it in A by playing it one note higher and changing all the chords to one letter name higher as well. But here we go, 2 times around on this lovely little melody with the lilting eighth notes, a barn dance called the Gypsy Princess. Here we go. 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4. From the top. Here's a lovely little melody for you with those lilting eighth notes. It's called the Gypsy Princess, and it's a lovely tune to add to your repertoire and play in between all those jigs and reels, of which we are going to play none. No jigs and reels today. All right. Okay, TRAD friends, thanks for joining me here today. Really appreciate it. As I said a little earlier, this is our 261st hour together, and really appreciate all your support. It's because you guys tune in and grab your instruments and play along. That's why I'm still here. After starting these play along sessions back in March of 2020 to do something to share during the days of the pandemic, and here we are 6.5 years later almost, and we're still meeting up here on the live stream and still playing tunes together. So a big thank you is all I can really say. I really appreciate it. All right, march tunes are some of the neatest tunes that you can play, and yes, they are marches. That's exactly where they come from. March tunes, it would be played by maybe a marching group in a parade or a military function of some sort, but they are simpler tunes and often have very distinct and memorable melodies. Bonaparte Crossing the Alps is no exception. I'll tell you right now. It's great tune that I first heard played by Martin Hayes, master Irish fiddler, on one of his albums. And we're going to play this one 2 times around. Once again, if you lilt the 8th notes just a little bit in this tune, it gives it a better feel. It starts on the 3rd beat of the measure, which is a little different than most tunes. So it's got a pickup of 2 beats. So let's give it a try. There's more than one tune called Bonaparte Crossing the Alps, but this one is the march. Are you ready? In the key of A minor? Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Bonaparte Crossing the Alps is the name of that sweet melody. It's a march tune, so another good one to add to your repertoire. And oh, I can't wait to play this next one. This is the Tomorrow Morning Hornpipe. And of course, all hornpipes in Irish trad music have a lilt to the 8th notes. And this tune is full of the 8th notes. It would sound so stiff and wrong if you didn't lilt them. I might even give you an example here. This is a very old tune. It's certainly a unique name, the Tomorrow Morning Hornpipe. I don't know how in the world it got it, but it was printed in the O'Neill collection over 120 years ago, so this tune's been around a long time. I first heard it played by master Irish fiddle player Manus Maguire, a great friend of mine who lives in County Clare, and in one of his visits here to the U.S. with his band, he played this tune and said it was the very first trad tune he ever learned as a boy. So I always think of him when I play this tune. When you see a hornpipe on the page, it's kind of neat to have, know there's a kind of a secret code between all of us Irish trad players, where if you just look at this tune and you play it, it looks like it goes. But that's not how a hornpipe goes. It goes like this. You can hear the difference instantly in the lilting of the notes. The first note is almost 2/3 of the beat, and the second note in the group of eighth notes is almost 1/3 of a beat. Impossible or very hard to notate. So on my music, you'll see the little suggestion up at the top, the 2/8 notes equals a triplet, and that can help you. But you know, it's what you hear, and if you hear hornpipes being played and you mimic that, you got it made. So here we go. Here's a great example of lots of eighth notes in this tune, and you'll hear the lilt throughout in a lovely old hornpipe that I learned from Manus McGuire called the Tomorrow Morning Hornpipe. Okay, here it goes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Top. Dancing little tune there. A hornpipe, a very specific kind of a dance step in the Irish trad dancing world, and that's the way they want to hear them. Nice and lilty, right? So that's a great example of how you play a good hornpipe. Great example of a classic hornpipe as well, because once you memorize the first 4 measures, the next 4 measures are the same, and the last 4 measures are the same. So hornpipes can be fun tunes to learn by ear or to memorize from the sheet music, etc. So great examples of tunes to use in that way. All right, every good session should have at least one good tune by Turlough Carolan somewhere there in the mix. It could be one of his classics like Shebeg and Shemore, or Planxty, Fanny Power, or it can be one of his lesser known tunes. We're going to play a really lovely, almost classical sounding tune right now by Carolan called Carolan's Draught. He was well known as a man who liked to drink good beer and wine and spirits, and so he seems to have named this tune for his favorite beverage. Uh, Carolan was a connoisseur of all kinds of music, and back when he lived in the late 1600s, early 1700s, he was exposed to music of other composers of the time, and contemporaries like Corelli and Vivaldi, and this tune actually sounds classical in a way that he's maybe mimicking something he heard by one of the famous Italian composers. Um, I think you'll hear that in the tune, and yeah, he also wrote it on the harp. Don't forget that. So it kind of jumps all over the place, and depending on what instrument you're playing, you might have different challenges to do the fingering. But here we go, 2 times around on a wonderful tune by Turlough Carolan called Carolan's Draught. Are you ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That's how it goes from the top. Go. Somebody just tuned in there and listened to me. They might think I was playing some classical tunes, instead of Irish trad, but that's an Irish tune as well, written in the probably early 1700s with a classical bent to it, certainly. A tune called Carolan's Draught. You might not play that in a session, but then again, you could work it up and surprise everybody with a very cool tune by Ireland's most well-known and respected composer of the past, Turlough O'Carolan. All right. Well, that's the first 5 tunes. Here we played a slip jig, a barn dance, a march, a hornpipe, and an O'Carolan tune. So just 5 of the wonderful styles of tunes you can add to your repertoire and that you could play during an Irish session. I think it's very cool. Oh, and we do have some people who really did like that. Okay. Then you can also take a rousing tune like Star of the County Down, which we have done many, many times. I've even sung it on a couple of occasions when I just was out of my head. And you can slow it down. You can play it in any way. So you could do Star of the County Down as a real rousing sing-along tune. But you can slow it way down, do it in 3/4 time, and turn it into an air. So here we are with a 3/4 slow air version of Star of the County Down. It turns it into a completely different piece of music. And it's a lovely way. You could even play it slow, and then you could kick it up and play it fast after that. But we're going to do a pretty version now, 2 times around, on the Star of the County Down, one of the most famous tunes in the Irish repertoire. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1. Star of the County Down, done as a slow air instead of a rabble-rousing sing-along at the pub. So that's a new way to look at a tune like that and have a lot of fun. I think that's a good idea to do something different every once in a while. I'm realizing that we're doing 3 tunes in a row that are in 3/4 time. None of them are waltzes, even though I think on my sheet music I called Star of the County Down in 3/4 a waltz. There is no waltz dance in Irish trad music. If you slow a tune down, it's known as a slow air. And people through early history in Ireland did not dance waltzes. That was not one of their favorite dances. So we are wrong to say that tunes are waltz tunes. Even I've been wrong on that on occasion. However, there are tunes called mazurkas that can be a whole lot of fun. They're also in 3/4 time. The eighth notes have a light lilt, just like we did with the hornpipe and barn dance earlier here in the session. And these are tunes that come from Eastern Europe and made their way over a little later on. Well, we'll end with a polka, and that's also an Eastern European tune. But, you know, as tunes were played and enjoyed and danced to over many centuries, some of them made their way to Ireland, and you can play on the random occasion a mazurka. This is probably one of the most famous ones that gets called up and played, called Sonny's Mazurka. A good tune to know. Here we go, 2 times around with a light lilt. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Sonny's Mazurka, name of that tune. A really good, completely different kind of tune to play at a session. And surprise everybody. That would definitely surprise everybody. Fran, of course, we haven't said hello to Fran, my better half, and the person who's there is the executive producer of the Play Along Sessions, keeps the comments running, and checks in with everybody. And I really appreciate it. Keeps an eye on Meg the kitty cat, who really despises my fiddle playing and runs out of the room within 3 notes. She's laying on the couch here in my office, and I pick up the violin and go, she is out of here. So not every cat loves the sound of a violin, that's for sure. But anyway, I'd like to say hi to all the viewers that tuned in today. We got folks from Tennessee, Massachusetts, Missouri, Alabama, Indiana, Ohio, Florida, Washington, D.C., Washington State, and Mexico City. So we got people from all over North America. And I really appreciate you guys taking a few minutes out of your busy day. I know we all have things to do and places to go and people to see and errands to run, and you guys taking a little time out of your day to stop by, listen to a tune, and maybe play along with me. I really appreciate it. So once again, thank you guys. I really, really do appreciate it. I guess I already said that a few times. Okay, well, we have 3 more tunes to play. And you know, at an Irish session, there are many Scottish tunes do get played. It's a nice mix. There's some wonderful Scottish tunes that work, that are kind of universally known. And here's one of them right now, the Skye Boat Song, which is a beautiful melody. It's been used in a lot of movies and TV shows and other programs, and is probably best known as the theme from the Outlander series, but it was around for a very, very long time before anybody ever heard it there. Let's do it 3 times around. It's in 3/4 time. This is a Scottish air, and as soon as you hear the first bit of it, I think everybody will know it. It really sounds like the waves on the water, just kind of floating a boat along with no worries. Here we go, a beautiful song from Scotland, the Skye Boat Song, in the key of D. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 2.5 times around there. Beautiful melody from Scotland, known as the Skye Boat Song. Another great way to change up all those jigs and reels that you've been working on and playing at your local session. Beautiful, beautiful melody there. All right, now we're going to play a slide, which is a close cousin to a jig, but still is not the same as a jig. Jigs are usually in 6/8 time and are busy tunes where you play lots of notes, a new note for every beat. But slide tunes, which are very popular in County Kerry, are often in 12/8 time. I write most of mine out in 6/8 time to make the counting a little easier and for reading purposes. But the main melody in slides, instead of da 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 da, is da 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 da, long short long short long short kind of tune. So you're going to hear that a lot in the Brosna slide. I picked this one particularly. The B section of the tune is almost the entire melody is da 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 da, and not da 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 da. I think you can tell the difference. You can hook slides in if you're doing a set of tunes. If you got some slides that you want to play and you follow that without stopping and add a jig to that, since in a session people aren't dancing and trying to specifically dance a slide step, then that's perfectly fine. But slides aren't jigs, so they certainly do count in our countdown here of tunes that are not jigs or slides. Here we go, key of G, a lovely little tune called the Brosna Slide. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Top. Time. Lovely tune there called the Brosna Slide, and I think you can see how different the slide tunes are from jigs, and they are great tunes to add to any session and have fun with. So here we come up to our, you know how I like to end with a polka, and that's what we're going to do, but here we have 10 tunes that I've shared with you guys in this session that weren't jigs or slide or jigs or reels. Yes. And we played a slip jig and a barn dance and a march and a hornpipe and a Carolan tune, a slow air version of Star of the County Down, a Mazurka in 3/4 time, a Scottish tune, a Scottish air in this case, Skye boat song, the Brosna Slide, and we're going to end up with a polka. Wow. So lots of different ways, and one of the reasons that I love the Irish trad repertoire with all its variety and sounds and happy tunes and melancholy tunes and sad tunes, fast tunes, slow tunes, just what a wonderful mix, and you'll never run out. And I guess I've proved that with the 2,600 whatever tunes that I've shared with you guys over the past 6 years. So once again, and if anybody remembered my question at the beginning of the session, why I'm a dinosaur lover, but I'm not promoting dinosaurs today. My latest t-shirt does have a wonderful a creature on it. That's a Dimetrodon, and the Dimetrodon, even though it's often, when I was a child, I buy a little bag of dinosaurs, there was always a plastic Dimetrodon in there. Dimetrodon is not a dinosaur. Dimetrodon is a pelycosaur, which lived during the Permian era, maybe almost 100 million years before dinosaurs came to be. It's a cool looking animal though, and I've always loved it, and I've recently seen a great PBS series, Eons, a series of programs called the Life and Death of Pangea, and it talks about all of the extinction events that happened during the Permian era over 300 million years ago. And I said, man, I love those Dimetrodons, and I need to get me a shirt. But it's not a dinosaur. So that's the answer to that question. Marcus, a polka is usually in 2/4 time and is simple melodies that are quick and easy to learn that you can do a special two-step dance to. Reels are always in 4/4 time. They're busy melodies that are much trickier to learn, and they also have a special dance step that goes with them. So there you go. I hope that's a quick miniature explanation of the difference between a polka and a reel. We got to get going here with this tune. We've got a thunderstorm that might be heading our way in a few minutes. So I want to go ahead. You might even hear the thunder behind me as I play the Knocknaboul polka. Are you ready? Here we go in the key of G. 1, 2, 1, 2. Top. One more time. All right, 10 great tunes I was happy to share with you guys. Put them in your repertoire and share them with your friends as well. I hope you have a great couple of weeks until the next time we meet again. I wish you all to be happy and well and at peace, and play some good tunes and be happy, okay? You guys take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.